Hey, everybody. Lisa Copeland, how are you? Okay, I thought I was going to pop on here and make a video that I can send out to people also. So I have done 7 seller consultations in the last 48 hours. So these are people that have called me and they're thinking about putting their house on the market, and with the things like, what's my house worth? When's the right time to put it on the market? What do I do? All of that. So this is what I'm going to tell you. If you're thinking about putting your house on the market, stop the scroll. Watch this video. I'm going to give you some reasons why. So right now, this is the most important 90 days in the entire year coming into spring. All right. What is today's date? I don't even know. March something. I really don't know. Anyways, let's just say it's March 5th for fun. March 4th or 5th. I know it's one of those days. Anyways. And so we have now officially started the selling season. We have. Hold on a second here, guys. Let me turn this on. I feel like I'm underlighted here. That's better. So we have started the springtime selling season. It always starts in March, April, May. Why are those months important? Because this is the time you're going to get your house ready. This is the time we're going to start strategizing. Because when do people with children look at buying houses? In June, July, really June and July, because school starts in August. So if you are looking to put your house on the market, there's lots of different things that you've got to think about, okay? There's a lot of houses on the market right now, but several of our houses have sold within days, okay? And why have they sold within days? A couple reasons. They're ready to move in. They are move-in ready. Move-in ready. That's so important. And it's the little things. When I tell you, when buyers have more choices, right, they get a heck of a lot pickier, lot more picky. Hold on a second here. I'm trying to run my own tech here today. You know what that's like, don't you? So buyers become a lot more picky. They're looking at things like, this is my personal house behind me, by the way. They get so much more picky. They look at baseboards. They look at floors. They look at ceilings. They look at vents. Is there dust in your vents? I had a buyer walk out of a house. This was about a month ago. I took her in. The house was great. House looks super clean. Literally, she looks up in the vents and she's like, I'm not buying this house. These people are dirty. I mean, they were pretty dirty. The vents were dirty. And she said, so they missed that. And if they've missed that, they've missed a lot of other things. And I was like, okay, well, what if we put it in the contract to get the vents clean? She's like, absolutely not. This is how they live. Because the people still lived in the house. I was like, okay. And, and she wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. So get your vents cleaned. Clean out your beds, get all the junk from winter, right? Get out of all your beds, mulch your beds. Even if you pull out all your bushes, all your plants, and you just mulch them right now because you're not ready to put stuff in, do that. Mulch your beds. Such a big deal. Make sure things like your sprinkler system work. Get your vents cleaned. Get your house smelling really, really clean. Clean your baseboards, right? I mean, those are the kind of minor things. And then you got to price the house to sell. Right? Because we're in a market today that people are so dang picky, number one. And number two, they've got choices. They've got choices. And your neighbor down the street might be more motivated than you are. So maybe they're pricing the house a little bit lower. And then I've had people say to me, well, I'm just going to wait for my house to come back to the 2022 market price. Everything that we read, every indicator that we have, every economic report says it's not happening. Okay. What we've seen, I'm in Texas, what we've seen is a correction in the market. The market's corrected. It hasn't gone down, but it's really gone back to pre-pandemic levels. And so what you sold a home for in 2022 is probably not what you can sell it for in 2026. I mean, prime example was the house that I sold in Cedar Park that I moved out of to move up here. And we sold it for a ridiculous amount of money. It would not sell for that today. Okay. It was in a neighborhood, gated. Everybody wanted to get in. They couldn't get in. And one of the things that drove pricing in 2021 was the pandemic. And why? Because NAR tells us that 40% of homes that are sold every month are new construction. Okay. First-time home buyers tend to go to new construction. That's what they do. They want to build the new house. They want to pick the paint. They want to pick the cabinets. I get it. I love it. I love working with new construction. It's so easy because it's new. It's new. It's great. It's clean. It's shiny. It's everything, right? So that was 40% that fell off because the builders had to quit building because of the pandemic. So you had the same amount of buyers, you had the same velocity of buyers coming into the market. And if you're in a market like Texas or Florida, where everybody was fleeing to get to one of the red states during the pandemic, so they're coming to Texas, 40% of the inventory automatically just gets cut off. Builders couldn't build. They can't build, they can't buy, right? So now you had an incredible amount of pressure on the resale market. Okay, on the resale market. That's why you got into inventory. If I've never explained this to y'all before, that's why we got into bidding wars, because you still had the same 100 buyers. You actually had more because of the pandemic, but let's just pretend you had 100 buyers, and normally in a normal market on a 30 to 45 day supply, okay, you'd have 115 houses. Okay, cool, right? Boom, 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 boom. But now you only had, take off 60, got my math. Why did I get myself into this math problem? Let's just make it 100. But let's say now you only have 60 houses available because those 40 aren't going to get built. And you still got 115 buyers coming to town. You got 100 to 115 buyers trying to buy 60 houses. What happens? Supply and demand, bidding wars, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, now flip the script. Oh, and plus you had free money, pretty much, like 2-3% interest rates. Okay, not happening again, folks. It's not realistic. Now what you've got in my market, 100 day supply, 120, depending on what county you're in, depending on the house, lots of depends. And you don't have as many buyers. Why don't we have as many buyers in the market? Because some people aren't moving houses anymore because they got a low interest rate. And they're waiting for rates to come down. Well, that's not going to happen either, right? So there's so many things. What I read from NAR today, 5.9 is probably going to be a pretty solid rate for 2026. We may see it dip 5.75. If you're a VA buyer, a veteran, you can probably get 5.5 right now. Conventional buyer, closer to 6, probably going to hold there for 2026. So, again, super great interest rate. First house I ever bought was 9%. 8.9, assumable FHA loan. We assumed an $88,000 mortgage on it. It was worth $70,000. So not only did we assume a loan that was a high interest rate, but we were upside down in the house the day we walked in. That's all we could do. We had no money, needed to assume this loan, right? So people make things work that they want to make things work. But I was better off buying that house being upside down at 9% than I was renting the house we were renting in Lakeway. I was better. Today, that house, which we don't own anymore, but that house is worth over $400,000. It was like our first little starter house in Round Rock. It's worth over $400,000, which is living proof. If you hold a house long enough, you'll never lose money. 10 years is like the number. If you hold an asset for 10 years, no matter what you bought it for, it'll be worth more money. So anyways, win some, lose some. So now I'm going to give you the 3 takeaways, the 3 reasons why, if you're thinking about listing your house, do it now. Now. Not a month from now, but now. Okay. Number 1, buyers are about to surge into the market. Every year, real estate market takes off in the spring. Families plan to move before the next school year. The military relocations increase, especially up here where I'm at. Okay. So number 1 is buyers are getting ready to come into the market. When are they going to come into the market? Probably the beginning of summer. They're in the market now. Don't get me wrong. We're having a really good month, but closer to summer, why they've got some time, they take some vacation, they start traveling, like all the things happen. So now is the time to start having the conversations with me. What's my house worth? Lisa, I need you to come walk it. I need you to tell me everything I need to do to it. I need to clean the baseboards. I need to clean the air filters. I need to pull all the garbage out of the beds and mulch them really good. I need to do da-da-da-da-da. Okay, well, that always takes 30 days, folks. It just does. I'll walk through your house and be like, hey, take that down, do that, do this, do that, da-da-da-da, clean this, clean that. But 2 weeks best. And I don't care who you are and how great you live, but we live in our houses. We don't live to sell them. And when it's time to live to sell them, there's a lot of stuff that has to be done. Like if you look at my house, dude, I'd have to take down like staging my house. My house right now is staged to live. I like all my stuff. I love my pictures. I love all my clutter. I love all my designs. That's me. If I were going to sell this house tomorrow, see these shelves behind me? All those pictures would be gone. Those shelves up back by my fireplace is marble to the ceiling. That stuff would all pretty much be gone. Those shelves would have maybe one little thing on them. That's it. Over here, those flowers, black one, yeah, they'd be gone. No way. All those books, gone. I can go on and on about what I'd have to do to get my house sold. Okay? But living in it, I like it how it is. So just know that when I come into your house, it's not the way you live, but we have to stage it to live to sell. All right. So 2 weeks to a month. All right. So that puts us into March, April, mid-April, May, June. So then we go on the market. And let's say we have a 90-day run time in our market to sell a house. That puts us right about perfect timing. So what are the other reasons that people put on the market like right now? Inventory still lower than it normally is coming into summer. Not everybody has gotten the memo. Not everybody has talked to me. Not everybody has an aggressive listing agent. Not everybody has watched this video. So like, oh hell, I'm going to wait till May to put my house on the market. Well, if you get your house on the market in March, there's going to be less houses on the market in March than there is in May. And what does less houses mean? It means less competition. Less competition means more scarcity, means a higher price. All right. And interest rates. Go ahead and get it locked in now. Go ahead and get something locked in now. Like the sooner you sell, the sooner you can get a rate locked in. We can't control the rates. One of the things that's really helped us in Texas is that we got a big property tax cut from our governor. And so that'll help you a little bit on the interest rate because the taxes are going to be lower. So, again, now's the time. 'Tis the season. It's the time to do it. And if you live in Texas, I'm going to tell you guys, these allergies are real. I've been sneezing and coughing. I've been on every antibiotic, every Claritin. I've been on everything for 2 weeks, and I'm still so stopped up. I was supposed to do an interview on News Nation. I wouldn't even do it. I said, I sound like I'm so in my head right now. I can't. I don't want to be on television sounding like this. So anyways, I'd love to, if you're in Central Texas, I'd love to help you guys out. My website is lisacopelandrealestate.com. Go check it out. I've sold hundreds and millions of dollars worth of homes. I love to sell homes. I think I've got one of the best AI-generated, AI-driven, results-oriented marketing systems on the market. We spend the money to market your house. Putting a house in MLS anymore doesn't work. Doesn't count. Anyone can do that, right? You've got to have an agent who's actually willing to spend the money to digitally market the house. And so I'd be happy to show you our digital marketing plan, everything we do, the sites we're on, the money we spend on every single listing, the websites that we build, the AI funnels that are built around your house, the geo-targeting that we do, homes.com, Zillow Showcase, we're in the Wall Street Journal, the Rob Report. Like, I will show you all of that. And then your job and my job is to come together and figure out everything we need to do. Like, again, if I was going to sell my house right now, I would tell me, get rid of all the crap, move my arm, all the crap on that table behind me, which is a couch table, like that would be empty, pretty much. Those shelves, like that black thing all the way to my ceiling is black quartz. It's my fireplace. It kind of goes all the way to the top. I would clean out those floating shelves big time. Now, I love my stuff on my floating shelves. And so as long as I'm not selling my house, the stuff stays on my shelves. But the day it goes on the market, it comes down. Let's see on my other side. Guys, I have a lot of stuff. Can you tell? Those flowers would come off. Those books would come off. Those other floating shelves. Like you guys see, I got more stuff. I got so much stuff. I would have to go through and just box up so much stuff in my house. Okay. So, but that's one of the things that we do is like the pre-listing walk where I come through and I show you what we're going to box up and what we need to do and why we need to do it. We'll look at the competition. We'll see what the threats and the opportunities are. We'll see when you should go on the market. I can pretty much tell you how quick the house will sell or won't sell based on this price, and this price. We have dialed this thing in. You know, if you guys follow me at all, you know that my team's done over $1 billion in 2025 in real estate transactions. You know, I'm super proud of that because I just read something from NAR, which is National Association of Realtors, that in 2025, 80% of realtors sold 2 houses or less. And I can show you my personal stats, which was, I think I did 20 personally in 2025, 20 deals. And then of course I lead this big team. So I would have done 40 deals if I wasn't in charge of, you know, 862 people. So anyways, but I love listings. That's my jam. If you're in Central Texas, I'd love to chat with you. If you're not in Central Texas, I'd love to put you with one of my agents. My lifetime best friend from kindergarten called me the other day and she said, I've got this house out in Arizona. I got to get it sold. Lisa, I want your team to do it. Who's going to do it? I put Christine Cothran on it, who's out in Arizona. She crushes it. So like I've got, especially in really key markets, I've got big time agents that crush the game, and I'd love to refer you. So anyways, guys, I hope you're doing great. Tis the season. You guys are going to, I love listing houses in the spring. So you guys are going to see me. I would love to be hired by you. I love, like I said, I love the game. I love what we can do now with artificial intelligence. Like I said, your house will be everywhere from the Wall Street Journal to the Robb Report to the New York Times to Miami Herald to LA. Unique properties. What else? Where else? God, we're everywhere. We are everywhere. Homes.com, Zillow Showcase. And when I say those sites, like we're paying to boost your house on those sites, right? And eyeballs wins the game. Eyeballs and marketing win the game. All right. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'm working today. I love it. I love spring. I love listing season. I love having 25 listings. Like I have the team, just so you guys know, we can get we hold them open, we promote them. We'll do whatever it takes. And if you're not selling your house, but you know somebody who needs to sell their house and they want to work with a top-notch team, I am very grateful for your referral also. All right, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.